Howdy, Robert Downey Jr. here. Hope you're doing as well as can be expected. It's weird. I mean, I'm telling you, it's hard not to be overwhelmed by the enormity of the challenge we're facing in this pandemic, and I'm glad to be taking a minute to raise awareness and hopefully a little much needed dough for an organization called CORE. CORE stands for Community Organized Relief Effort, and it's right on time, right on schedule. What is job one right now? It's testing, I think, but it is such a massive undertaking. You've been watching the news and it ain't cheap. Right now, CORE is the only organization that is boots on the ground, working with mayors and governors to coordinate free drive-through COVID-19 testing in LA, Atlanta, and they're looking to expand nationwide. I think they're doing a fantastic job. Okay, sounds good, right? Testing, blah, blah, blah. But why is it important? Why should I care? Because if we want our lives back, then we need to marry local governance and citizen involvement to meet demand. We are not powerless to get the job done by any stretch. CORE is actively hiring and training folks to run the testing sites, certain of whom are being paid and many who volunteer. We need volunteers, tons. I'll tell you what, anyone who IDs me at a test site gets first dibs on all the Marvel memorabilia I'll be giving away this summer. What do you think? Yeah. How about another motivator? This is the America I love, where we take action and responsibility for our communities, and we invite the nation to do the same. Every dollar donated to CORE at coreresponse.org is a vote of confidence in our ability to take action and reclaim our freedoms safely together. I'm also going to post a link to this really cool PSA directed by Sam Baer that demonstrates the great and brave works of CORE and LA's healthcare heroes. I'm donating 50 grand and asking that you give whatever you can. This is about reclaiming our power as Americans and making sure no one we lost is forgotten. Once again, that is coreresponse.org. coreresponse.org. Let's do this.
Hey everyone at Emerson Hospital, Chris Evans here. I just wanted to send a heartfelt thank you to everyone, to the doctors, the nurses, the entire staff over there for all of your efforts during this COVID nightmare. Emerson's one of my hometown hospitals. My niece and 2 nephews were born there. You guys have always been so fantastic, and I am just so deeply appreciative of all of your tireless efforts, your commitment, your courage, your strength. We all need it so much right now, and it really does mean the world. So thank you. Keep it up. Stay strong. We hope for a speedy end to this virus so you guys can get back to your families. And yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Hey everyone, Chris Evans here. I am accepting the All-In Challenge. I was challenged by Chris Pratt. This is a great cause. This helps get food to people who are in need during this COVID nightmare. So I am very happy to be doing this. Now, I saw what Pratt is offering. I can't compete with that. I can't get you eaten by a dinosaur, but here's what I can offer. A virtual hangout with me and 5 of my closest friends named Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, Mark Ruffalo, and Jeremy Renner. We can do a private Q&A. You can ask us anything. We'll spill the beans. Then maybe some games. I would recommend categories. I'm getting pretty good at that. Been doing a lot of that lately. We can figure that out. I will challenge Sebastian Stan and Anthony Mackie and the great Billy Porter. So let's see what you guys come up with.
So, Hems, what do you think about all this Kevlar stuff?
Oh, it's pretty good. I mean, the skipping ropes are a bit big. The basketballs, they're way too heavy and they don't bounce very much. And I don't know where the rest of the go-kart is, because there should be 2 more wheels and a seat and a steering wheel. I don't know, what the Frisbees, I guess. So
Earphones, I think.
the earphones.
Headphones or something?
Oh, so this is a skipping rope.
Yeah, that's
No, see, that's also, it's too short. So you need an in-between rope, because that don't work.
Happy birthday, Mr. Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock. I'd make a toast with some of that delicious Terramana tequila you've been sending out all around the world, but you didn't send me any. So, not a worry. Made this little rock cake here, just come out of the oven. And here's to you, mate. Happy birthday.
Hello, good morning. I've had, I don't even know how many cups of coffee. It's probably why this video is shaky. What'd you guys think of last night's episode? I want to know. Tell me everything right in the comment box. Let me know. So much more exciting stuff to come this season.
Howdy peeps, hope you're all enjoying the great lockdown quizathon so far. I have a question. It's, what number does Sherlock Holmes live in? The biggest, that's too easy. What's the fastest animal on the, well, you can look that up on the Guinness Book of Records on the kind of Wikipedia site. Ooh. How many species of otter are there?
Home is where the heart is, homies. I should know. I played Sherlock Holmes. It's not even spelt the same.
Hey, Mr. Stallone, keep writing. Got a part for me in it. Give me a part of Agent, huh? And Arnold? Yeah. Say hi to Lulu. I'll be back. Hush now. Hey. I couldn't even skip when I was a kid. You better coordinate for me. Hey, come on, fight. Rocky. Hey. I got much to do. Yeah, Arnold, I'll be back. Sly. Hello.
It must be Monday. Oh, warm out of the oven. Take a bite. Come on, take a bite. So I'm having a little affair on my bread maker, the bread machine. This from scratch. Thanks for the recipe, Anik.
Hello everyone. I'm going to answer some of the questions like I promised. So many came in. It would take about 75 years to answer them all. But, well, who knows? If I keep taking my vitamins, I might just finish that. So, let me just whip through these. What is my favorite activity in quarantine? Getting to know my family better. It's, usually you're gone 75% of the time. Now you're there and you actually look in their eyes. And you say, this is fantastic. I'm being provided this opportunity, which won't be around much longer. They'll move out of the nest. So, I am just cherishing these moments. Why the tattoo? Well, a long time ago, I was training with Franco Columbu, who is Mr. Universe, for Rocky II, and we got into this bench pressing contest. Not my idea, his. And I tore my entire pec off. It was very, very severe. So they sewed it back together. Big 60-inch scar, 60-stitch scar, but they did it in a twisted way, so it didn't show until maybe 10 years later that all these veins started coming out, and then they got as big around as my pinky finger, so they're pretty rough looking. And I went out and just decided, no, I don't want to see. Actually, you can see it a lot in the last Rocky Balboa. That was pretty bad. So I decided just to have it covered and kind of camouflage it. Then one thing led to another, then another, then another. But the origins were covering up an injury. Let's see. Hardest Rambo scenes. Hardest Rambo scenes were falling through the tree in the first one. You had 3 different stuntmen. I was the bottom third, and I did it successfully the first time. The trick was to land and catch the branch in that fleshy part between the ribs and the hips. Did it. Director goes, the thing you don't want to hear. One more time for safety. Went through, caught the branch dead center in my ribs, broke them, and hitting the ground. So when you see me going, ah, on the ground, that's real. Rambo 3, that was unbelievable. That was pulling up. We hired a guy to do the horse stunt when we were playing with the dead sheep. That was very dangerous because it's on rocky ground and everything else. And one fall, you could be paralyzed. Anyway, for some reason, he couldn't do it. This guy could ride upside down, do spinning tricks, everything on his head. So I ended up doing it, and that was the nail biter. That was it. And also running in front of a tank and laying down and let it roll over you and then grabbing the bottom. There's something about a tank pressed against your nose that gets your attention. Inspiration for the line, nobody hits as hard as life. I was talking to my son about what the future is all about. And for some reason that came up. No one punches harder than life. And I thought, wow, that is true. That is true. Life is undefeated. Can't beat it. You just have to go on the defensive. But that's where that came from, private conversation. Let's see. Tango and Cash, funniest moments, definitely in the shower. We were making kind of derogatory comments about our manhood. Let's see. How do you eat so little? In Rocky 3. All right, well, in Rocky 3, I decided I wanted to do a drastic change. His ego has changed, his self-image has changed, so I went on a very, very stringent diet, primarily tuna fish. After a while, I didn't even know where I lived. Seriously, my phone number was like, what is it again? Because you need carbohydrates for the brain to function. And it wasn't functioning. But to act, to write, to direct, and fight, and do all that stuff was accomplished by about 35 cups of coffee and these little brown, kind of oatmeal, brown rice cookies about that big that I'd pop in my mouth maybe every 15 minutes to keep my glycogen going. Because it got down to 2.6 body fat, which is insane. Really, don't do that. I'll be there. I'm finishing something. I'll be right there. No. Anyway, life.